Good day, everybody. Jayling here from Chi Lifestyle. Okay, so today's pick a card is a yes or no general pick a card. So you choose which question you have, and if you have more than one question, you obviously may choose more than one pile. For those of you who celebrate Easter, just wishing you a fantastic Easter. Hopefully, you have a wonderful day today. And yeah, so I have got an Instagram page as well. It's at Chi Lifestyle 10, where I'm also starting to do other readings. So if you're interested, please follow me on Instagram. Welcome to all my new subscribers. Hopefully you're enjoying my channel and enjoying my readings. And yeah, have a brilliant week, and I will see you at your reading and at the end of the week for our love reading. Okay, take care. Okay, so here are your piles. Okay, so pile number 1 is going to be the blue Easter egg. Okay, pile number 2 is going to be the red Easter egg. Pile number 3 is going to be the pink Easter egg. And pile number 4 is going to be the green and gold. Okay, so think very carefully about your question. And again, if you have more than one question, choose a pile per question. And we're going to start off with pile number 1. If you want more time, then obviously just pause. Hello and welcome to those of you who have chosen pile number 1, which was the blue egg. This is going to be your reading. Okay, so I kind of laid your cards out already. Have to just bear with me today. My stand broke and now we have to just use this angle. Okay, so right, so your question, not too sure whether it's love or money or whatever your question is. Okay, you're about to have a flash of realization about the situation. Okay, so this is truth coming in, or maybe you just wake up one morning and you just realize the truth to your situation. Okay, you may get a new idea that comes in that will help you with your situation. Okay. There's a need for a bit of planning and contemplating. You may be contemplating, or you may have been waiting quite a lot for something to come in. There's a bit of a gateway here of really sitting with your time and having a look at what is it that you're actually wanting right now. Okay. There's a need for you to have a little bit more fun, a need for you to maybe perhaps spend some time with, the people who are really, going to bring you a lot of joy and a lot of happiness. Okay, this is time for perhaps a bit of celebration. And this is also an end to a bad emotional cycle. Okay, there was a time for you to take a bit of a time out in order to meditate and in order to pray for perhaps guidance in the situation. The divine are saying, don't, you have to recuperate from whatever you've gone through in order to rest and, connect more with your soul and connect more with the divine. Okay. For some of you, there was some kind of a loss. So whether this is a relationship breakup or whether this is a money loss, this is a job loss, something that you're dealing with where you felt like, you have a lack of love, or were in a relationship where the person you're with were breadcrumbing you and they weren't giving you the love or the attention that you desired and or that you needed. Okay. And so you had to kind of move on from the situation. So there was a thing that you had to put the past behind you, get on your boat and take your luggage and off you go. Okay. There was a need for you to perhaps work on your financial situation, perhaps looking for a new job, getting to the truth of maybe even changing your CV or re-looking in a new direction completely. So that is looking at a job in a completely new town, a completely new place, completely new country. Maybe you needed to learn something more or learn more skills. Okay, for others, it maybe even perhaps working more on yourself. There could have been some self-work that needed to be done after this, time of, just starting to feel better about yourself and better about the situation. Again, we've got a card of leaving. The Eight of Hearts is very much a card of leaving a situation, changing direction, and going in search for something that you really want. Okay, so there's a lot of contemplation here, a lot of leaving situations and looking for something new. Okay, this new situation is definitely your wishes fulfilled. So you're looking for something that's going to make you happy, something that's going to make your family happy, having all your cups fulfilled. Family, job, love, whatever it is. This is what you're looking for, and this is what you're looking at. Okay. You may be looking for something, building a new home, or something to do with having a home or a family, that, having a home together, family, holidays, more money for family, more money for a home, moving home, okay, anything to do with that. Again, you wanting the truth, you needing to know the truth of a situation. You may have to seek legal advice or a lawyer for some of you, okay? If not, maybe perhaps you're just needing to look for something a little bit more professional in your life, okay? So I'm going to get more cards for this. Okay. Right, so with the star card there, that's saying to me that there's definitely happier times ahead for you, no matter what has gone on. You are now on the right path, okay? Now that you've left a situation, or a situation left you even, there's better coming. There's more hope coming into your life. You may not feel like there's hope in your life, but there really is, okay? The situation here with the Three of Earth is a situation that's going to bring you more teamwork. Okay, this is about you being recognized. So it's either a new relationship that's going to come in, and someone who actually recognizes who you are. And this is someone who will be your wish fulfillment, and someone you can have a long, happy family life with. Okay, this is someone who's a team player. So they want to work with you, whether it's in a, coming together as working as a team, and in a family, or working as a team in a relationship. This is someone who will respect you and really recognize, again, who you are. In the job situation, then this is really about coming together as a team and working together, okay? This is not something that you can do alone. You're needing to come together with other people, and it's about recognition all the way around. You will finally get recognized for your value, for your time, for your effort. Okay, so we've got the Knight of Air there. So this is very much the card of being determined, going in, rushing and getting what you want, okay? It also telling that, events will occur with great speed in the situation, okay? Take your time to take time to carefully review your options, okay, and find creative solutions. So this creative solution could be this flash of insight. Again, it's this new situation. We've got another Ace of Air, so this is again brilliantly seeing the truth of the situation. Okay, so you're going to get new ideas, you're going to be inspired, there's options in front of you. Don't worry about whatever's gone, whatever you've lost, there's better things coming your way. Okay, and yeah, with the Wheel, things are about to change for you. Okay, so whatever bad situation you were in, you are now going to get a better situation, okay? Things are going to start moving forward. You've got some good fortune coming your way. Things are very positive, okay? So pile number one, your answer is most 100% definitely a yes, okay? You had to leave something that wasn't fulfilling, something that was breadcrumbing. So this is a job that they never saw your worth. They kind of made you work, but you were getting, less than what you deserve. This could be a house situation, a relationship, a friendship, or whatever it is. You're leaving behind people, situations, relationships that really never saw your worth, and you're moving into a better situation with new people that really, or a new person, that's someone who is really going to see your worth, and someone who wants to work with you and wants to have the happily ever after, and wants to put the effort into, and fighting for you, and fighting for relationships, and fighting for what you actually deserve. Whatever your situation is, pile number one, you are definitely going to get something better. Okay, your wishing upon a star, the angels know it, and they're going to give you this wish. Okay, you've got purpose here. So this situation is going to lead you towards your purpose. Whatever you're going through right now, there's some kind of purpose that is needed, and this whole situation will lead you to your purpose. Okay, so whether it's your spiritual purpose, your job purpose, your relationship purpose, this could also be saying that you're going to be led more towards a soulmate, which is your soul purpose. Okay, so there's also stars here. There's also someone bringing someone flowers, so this could really say, again, reminding me of a wish fulfillment. The angels are taking you to something where you are now going to have all your cups, because you had 8, 9, 10. So leaving is 8, searching. 9 is having wishes fulfilled, and 10 is having everything you've ever wanted. You're happily ever after, your perfect person, your perfect relationship, nothing's perfect, but you know what I'm saying. As perfect as it's going to get for you. This is a divine intervention from the universe. They are intervening and taking you to in the direction of your wishes. They know better right now, and you have to surrender to them and understand that they know what's best and they're taking you there. Right, pile number one, that is what I have for you. Give me a comment down below. Let me know. Does this make sense to you? Okay. Are you, with the pile? Does it make, you happy? If so, give me a thumbs up, and I'll like, share, subscribe, and I'll speak to you soon. Hello and welcome to those of you who have chosen pile number 2 with the red egg. This is your reading. Okay, so my stand broke. I have to now adjust to something new. And life gives you lemons, make lemonade. Okay, so pile number 2, your question. Right. Okay, so you could be asking about anything that's, starting new, as in maybe perhaps something to do with money, a financial new situation, a financial gift, winning lotteries, prizes, whatever your question is. This is maybe what your question is. It doesn't have to be. There's a need for you to balancing or juggling resources. Okay, so this is a need for you to either be balancing your budgets more at the moment, or you're needing to put more time and effort into what it is that you're asking for. Okay, so whatever it is that you're wanting to manifest, or whatever it is you're asking about, there's a need for you to definitely look at your time management, look at your budget, look at your financial situation, and definitely put a bit of a balancing act in there. Okay, so whether it's balancing more time with family, friends, love, whatever it is, with your career and your spiritual life and your joy and your fun. Okay, it's about putting balance into, you want a little bit of time and everything throughout your day and throughout your week. Okay, you're definitely waiting. You've done a lot of the hard work. Okay, and now this is you obviously just waiting for your ships to come in, and kind of hoping that things are going to change for you. Okay, you may be being guarded, a little bit too guarding on your resources, or you're not guarded enough. Okay, so take whatever resonates. Either you're holding on to your money too tightly so you can't allow more to come in, or you're holding on to the situation too tightly so you can't allow it to change, or you are maybe perhaps with the financial card not holding onto your finances tight enough. Okay, so take whatever resonates in this situation. Remember, this is general. Okay, with the 5 of Cups there, this is about looking at some losses in your life and not recognizing what you have. Now remember, with any manifestation, the minute you start looking what you don't have, you start getting more of what you don't have. Okay, yes, it's a screwed up situation. So the more you say, I can't, I don't have enough, I'm too ugly, I'm too, whatever your negative talk is here, that is what you're going to carry on getting if you don't change your mindset. Okay, so you got to start looking at what you have and be appreciative. Even if it's just roof over your head and food in your stomachs, then that's what you appreciate, and you thank the divine 50 times a day just for whatever you've been given. Okay, whether it's the fact that you're alive. Okay, you may not have a roof over your head or anything like that, but you're alive, and you've clearly got internet because you're watching this, so be thankful for that. Okay, some of you may be asking about love, and there could be perhaps a bit of nostalgia going on. Maybe you want to reconnect with someone from the past. For other of you, you may be thinking about the past a lot, or thinking about a time when things were a little bit easier or a little bit better for you. Okay, there may be friends or past lovers or whatever, childhood people or childhood situations where you are maybe needing to reconnect. Okay, for some of you, you got a lot of indecisions in your life. Okay, you're needing to look at all the different options in your life, and this could be looking at different ways of bringing in money, looking at different, maybe you're having to balance a budget and finding additional things. So like maybe you've got a different craft, or there's what this is saying is you've got a lot of options in front of you, and there's a lot of ways that you can help your current situation. Okay, but you're needing to learn a little bit of this. Is a time for you to think that there's going to be movement coming in. Okay, there's a lot of conversations, a lot of movement. Perhaps there's a bit of travel for some of you if you're asking about that, but there's a bit of travel coming up. Okay, this is about being, really working on yourself, working on your finances, and working on you. No matter what the circumstances are, you're really needing to spend more time and effort on yourself. Okay, working on your career, working on your finances, working on your luxuries. Okay, for some of you, you may have some kind of financial abundance coming in, and so therefore you can spend a lot more time working on yourself and making yourself feeling really amazing. Okay, so this card is really about putting yourself first and buying yourself new clothes, new home, new car, new something, putting more effort into your beauty, into your health, into your luxuries. Okay, this is about you becoming the most powerful, independent, beautiful, stunning, handsome, whatever person that you can be. Okay. And then, there's definitely has been an ending, okay, and then that ending is going to bring about a new beginning, okay. There could be some romance coming in for some of you, okay. Something that's definitely a lot more emotional. It's going to make you feel a lot more happier. Whatever's coming in for you, it's happier, it's emotional, it's romantic, it's going to make your heart be happy. So whether it's money or joy, whatever it is, you're going to feel happy. There's a lot more happiness coming in. It's going to bring you, a lot more emotional support and a lot more balance and compassion and whatever that is. There's definitely some kind of finances or changes, okay, pile number one. So let me just have a look what cards we have for you, what else we have for pile number one. Okay, so there's poor timing. There's been a little bit of poor timing here. Your plans just need a little bit more revision, and there's a lot more going on that meets the eye. Okay, so there's something about the situation's a little bit deceptive, and that, deceptive doesn't have to mean cheating, lying, stealing. It just sometimes means, again, maybe you're not seeing things correctly right now, or things are not as they seem in whatever way. So if something looks really good, it might not be, like your friend or your lover or your whatever, everyone on Facebook, or the situation seems like everything's fantastic and happy, and your ex is, married and happily, this is saying that it's not really true. There's more going on that meets the eye. So don't judge the situation for what it is at the moment, okay? We've got the sun. So, there's going to be a happy outcome. Brilliant new ideas are coming in, and it's going to lead to success. So whatever your question is, okay, have confidence in yourself. It's going to work out better than what you expect. You've got the Chariot. So again, there's movement going on, pile number two. Whatever your question is, there's definitely some kind of movement going on. You're going to get some kind of perhaps public recognition. Have a lot of willpower, have a lot of self-discipline, don't give up. Okay, you've got the world, again, movement. So the world, infinity, closing off cycles that no longer serve you. You've done a good job. This is now time for gratitude again. You're heading towards a path of enlightenment, and you're definitely going to be content and have a reason to celebrate. Okay, so that's a completion of an old cycle. You're now beginning a brand new cycle. Okay, yes or no questions and answers to your question. It is a yes. Okay, no matter whatever your question is, it's definitely a yes, and there's positive things coming your way. Okay, but this is the time, as I said, just, watch your guarding of your resources. Be careful you're not holding on too tightly to anything or anyone, okay, that doesn't serve you, because something's about to end and something better is about to come in, okay? So this is a positive yes. Even if will we break up, then the answer is yes, but it's happy because there's something better coming in. It may not feel like that right now, but there is. Okay, it's time for you to be more creative. The guides want you, and spirit guides want you to please spend a little bit more time on creativity. Again, maybe creativity will help. Playing more music makes you feel happier, makes you feel more abundant, makes you feel more vibey, which brings in more happy, positive things. Maybe perhaps you need to dance more. You need to, play music. I said that, sorry. Paint, bake, sew. Do something that's creative, and that's going to lift up your vibes and help a happier a new beginning. Okay, something was deceptive for some of you. For some of you there was something deceptive, and so you had to move away from that, even though you may be perhaps holding on to something you shouldn't have had. Let go of that, because whatever's coming is better. Okay, there may be some options in your life, or you may be thinking about different ways or different how to's and where to's. You will get an inspiration from God or whatever. Maybe if you're doing something creative, it's going to bring about an answer. Okay, so it is a yes, and there's happiness. So hopefully it's a positive yes that you were looking for. Okay, that's what I got for you, pile number 2. Please give me a comment, thumbs up, if you enjoyed that reading, and I'll chat to you soon. Hello and welcome to those who chose pile number 3, which is going to be the pink Easter egg. This is going to be your reading. Okay, so Pile number 3, as I said, take whatever resonates. Remember, this is very general. Okay, so for some of you, you may be asking about love. You may be asking about conceiving. You may be asking about something that's going to bring you a lot of happiness, a lot of joy, and make your heart beam with happiness, okay? Okay, there was a need, or maybe perhaps there was a blocked off situation. Maybe you've been blocking the situation because of fears. Maybe you've been blocked off to communication, or you've been blocked to seeing some kind of truth. There may have been fighting, or, you know, some kind of opposite ends here. So this is a bit of the duality card, and it's like fighting, opposite attracts, fighting against the situations, or something like that. Okay. A little bit more teamwork is needed, and focusing on your skills, honing in on your skills, believing in yourself. You know, you got to believe in yourself first before you expect others to believe in you. And I know that sounds quite weird, but it really does work. The more you believe in yourself, other people start to see it. So, you know, fake it till you make it is basically the answer to this one, okay? You may have had an offer or offers coming in, and you're not really interested in any of the offers that are coming in. And so, you know, you may be feeling a little bit low, or feeling a little bit bored with your current circumstances, or you're not feeling like you are, you're really not seeing, maybe perhaps there's a solution to your problem and you're not seeing it. Okay, so take, again, whatever resonates. You may have, again, there's a bit of fighting, there's a little bit of not seeing eye to eye, having to be right in a situation, or people fighting in order to be right. And so you really need to having to look at that. You may be feeling quite defeated, or feel like people are bullying you, or you know, in a situation, and just have a bit of a look at that, okay? There's a need for you to balance the situation. So really the give and take in a situation, maybe perhaps giving to charity a little bit more, or, you know, anything that's got to do with bringing balance to the situation. Again, give and take, financial balance, you know, balancing. You got to tithe in order to bring in money, you know, that's part of manifestation. Okay, again, there's some kind of deception going on. So, you know, it can be self-deception. It could be you deceiving yourself, or you blocking yourself, or you not believing in the situation, which is also, you know, it's all of that's deception. Deception is maybe people trying to get away with something, maybe you trying to skip a couple of steps in order to get where you need to be, and the angels are saying you cannot skip steps in this situation, okay? There's going to be a bit of a change here, okay? So whether it's a change in money, or a change in jobs, there may be perhaps going back to school or learning. You know, there's a bit of learning that has to take, you know, over you here. So dealing more in your finances, working more in your career, perhaps even working more on yourself, working more on your self-love, and working more on believing in who you are, and honing in on your own skills. Okay, so for a lot of you, this is about going to college, or perhaps taking on a new course, or just learning more about whatever's gone wrong, okay? There's been a bit of an ending here, and that ending is going to bring about new beginnings. Remember, all endings, all sadness will eventually change, okay? So no matter what your circumstances are, all endings bring about new beginnings. Just remember that, okay? So be careful about being too stressed. Be careful about perhaps maybe worrying too much, or stressing about something, okay? There could be quite a clever solution, or someone coming in that's quite clever and intelligent, someone who really wants to charge. This is a time for you not to give up, okay? And, you know, it ends with quite a lot of wise, good, happy situation, being balanced emotionally, helping yourself, being, you know, you could be someone who is going to then become a lot more practical and understand your circumstances better, okay? So hopefully something like that resonates with you with this pile. I am going to get some more cards. Okay, so we've got the card King of Fire. So it's saying, okay, so you're gonna, you know, you must stay motivated, guys. You are quite ambitious. You're charismatic. Okay, you focus. Communication, you know, with vision. You're a leader. You're going to get advice from someone who's maybe a creative person, or you are quite the creative person, and you could be giving other people advice. But this is, again, not a time to give up. I don't know, whatever your circumstances, do not give up. Spirit is saying, please do not give up. Things are going to become more balanced. Things are going to become happier for you. You're going to get the answers that you need, okay, maybe through creativity or whatever. Okay, so you got the Queen of Water here. So for some of you, you could be the queen to this king, or there could be a king to the queen, because you got the king of cups and the queen of cups. So this is a power couple, people who are coming together to work together as a team in order to bring about a positive solution. Okay. So this is saying, be empathetic, be patient, okay, be quite loving towards a situation. Relationships will develop to a whole new level. Okay, you need to trust your intuition here and care for yourself, okay, and for others. So balancing give and take, balancing emotions, balancing budgets, a whole lot of balancing that needs to go on in this palm. Okay, so we've got unity. Okay, so for some of you, you may be asking about a marriage, you may be asking about a love situation. This is quite a spiritual situation. It could definitely be talking about marriage, or there could be a possible marriage coming in. Okay, this is also asking you to be a lot more spiritual, to be more connected with whatever your belief systems are when it comes to the spiritual or religion. But really connecting with maybe perhaps you needing to go see a priest, or going to go see someone that's high up in your spiritual church or organization. Okay, this could also be, again, a teacher coming in to help you with your situation, a teacher that will bring you advice. This is also asking you to seek out like-minded people and to seek out a mentor that can perhaps help you. Maybe you need a mentor in your studies, you need a mentor in your work, you need a mentor, maybe a business coach, a life coach that can come in and help you in order to push yourself forward and push you into a certain situation. Either which way, it's something very traditional that's the situation's going to be. So it's got something to do with tradition, okay? 3 of fire, abundance. Okay, things are looking up. Okay, this is your ships coming in. Things are finally, you can now make long-term plans. Okay, this is great. This is good news is coming. Just a little bit more patience is all that it's asking you for, pile number 3. And the hermit. Okay, so there may be a time period of needing to go within in order to seek more spiritual enlightenment in the situation, a lot more quiet time, a lot more meditation, having a self-discovery here as well. And, again, there's a spiritual teaching that's going on here. Okay. As for a yes, I am going to say that this is a yes. Okay. I also think it's quite positive. But just, again, there's some patience that's needed. Okay, so yes, it is positive, and yes, the outcome is good. After an ending, there is a new beginning coming. Okay, no matter how tormenting it may feel, but there's patience. Okay, unfortunately, you have to just be patient in order for this to go. But don't give up. And self-esteem. Okay, so your self-esteem is definitely, I think this is what you're needing to work on quite a lot here. Work on your self-esteem. The quicker you work on your self-esteem, the quicker you will get what you've been waiting for, is what a spirit is saying. Okay, don't put off working on your self-esteem. It's really and truly, if you don't believe in yourself, as I said to you in the beginning, you cannot expect other people to believe in you. So again, this is a definite yes, but be patient and work on yourself. Then your answers will come to you quicker. That's what I have for you, pile number 3. If you like this, please give me a thumbs up, share this to other people, definitely send me a comment, let me know what's going on, and I will definitely chat to you soon. Love you lots, and goodbye. Hello, and welcome to those of you who have chosen pile number 4, which is the the green and gold. Okay, so you guys may be asking about something that was quite passionate. So this could be possibly a love affair, or perhaps something that started off very passionate. It could be something that you're passionate about, like a job or a career, or this could be anything, anything that you had a lot of passion for. Okay. For some of you, this could have been a partnership, or you kind of been asking whether this person is your soulmate or not. It's some kind of soul contract that's going on here. Okay. There may have been a misunderstanding, a breakdown in communication, perhaps even a fight or a big breakup going on here. It's something that's created a lot of hurt, a lot of loss, a lot of pain, okay? An ending that's obviously happened. This maybe is something that you kind of thought that was perhaps, again, you really thought that this person was your soulmate, or you thought that this person was your twin flame. This is someone maybe perhaps you were living in a home with, or this has to do with maybe some kind of home or a celebration, okay, that you were dealing with, okay? However, this situation's now turned into a bit of pettiness, a bit of fighting. There's a lot of fighting between you and this person. someone could be quite pompous in a situation, or someone thinks very highly of themselves in the situation, and so they kind of were standing up for themselves, or I just feel like someone's trying to stand up for themselves against someone else who maybe is perhaps, as I said, like a little bit wanting to be like victorious. That can be wanting victory, and it can also be someone who's quite pompous. So there could be a lot of struggle between you and this person, or that there was a lot of struggle in the situation. A struggle of power, a struggle of winning, a struggle of who's right and who's wrong, and no one's actually listening, and there's just constant fighting, okay? If this doesn't make any kind of sense to you at all, then maybe this isn't your pile, but if it is, then carry on listening, okay? You feel like you're backed in the corner, your person feels like you're backed in the corner, or the situation seems blocked, like you cannot figure your way out, you cannot find a solution, you don't know what is going on or how it's going to happen, okay? And it's now causing you anxiety, it's causing you stress, because it's just, you just don't feel like you're winning here, okay? There is perhaps some kind of financial money that may be coming in, or maybe family, maybe something that's good, or someone that you can turn to right now, okay? For some of you, this person was in and out of your life, or, that they came in with the belief that, they came in flying in very passionate, very caring, very loving, told you everything that you needed, and then they rode right out, okay? And unfortunately, this is very much a player energy. Whatever this person or whatever the situation is, there's a rushing in, having a lot of fun, and then rushing right out, okay? So whether this is a job or a boss or a partner, someone came in, blew a lot of smoke up your bum, and blew right out again, okay? And again, this is something that you are passionate about. This could just be a whole passionate project or whatever. But, I think that it's causing a lot of stress, and it's causing a lot about mental block, and there's mental, just a lot of mental stress. A very unhealthy situation is all I'm going to say, okay, especially right now. So I'm going to get some more cards on this. So please help me with pile number 4's reading. Yeah, 2 of air, being unable or unwilling to make a decision, a standby, pretending that there's no problem, okay? So this is, again, fighting, not seeing the truth, not wanting to compromise. This is like dueling, coming up, blinded to the truth, blinded to what should happen, blinded to, being defensive, being completely blocked, okay? Something new, something passion. It was a new passionate. It was a passionate career advancement. It was a change in your life. It was passionate. Okay, it seemed very exciting. This person came in, or this job, or this situation seemed like something that you were really passionate about, but it's kind of lost. It's been lost. Okay, there was a bit of ego. Okay, a little bit of devil, false sense of entrapment here. Okay, so whether this is you, whether this is them, this is just the situation was very toxic, holding on. There was other addictions that were going on that were just negative. It could be negative fear-based. It could be negative addiction to money, addiction to, being popular, addiction to, like I said, being a little bit pompous, or being a little bit too full of yourself, or someone else being too pompous and too full of themselves. Okay, not being able to see the light, not being able to be truthful. Someone who lies and tries to get away with things, pretends to be one thing, but wears a mask. It's a false identification here, false situation, okay? There needs to be a little bit more balance, a little bit more give and take. It could be a new opportunity that's coming for you that's a lot more balanced than the situation, okay? And there is possibly a relationship that will continue to grow further. There's a little bit of, for some of you, this situation will have a positive conflict. And there's, for some of you, a little bit of, there's a little bit of forgiveness going on here, okay? But to answer your question, it's a no, okay? There's a lot of toxic situation. There's a lot of in and out. Yeah, false sense of entrapment, false sense of toxic behavior. Someone trying to be, trying to win no matter what, okay? You even got the card here, Bravado, which is, again, this is fighting warriors. So, yeah, pile number 4, unfortunately, this is a no. I don't know if that's the answers you wanted, but, it is what it is, unfortunately. If this doesn't make sense, then obviously look at the other piles. But, yeah, pile number 4, it's a no.